Hello folks and welcome to today's vlog. Normally I start these on the platform or as we walk towards the Peterborough train station, but we got here slightly early. We've realised we can get a train 20 minutes earlier than the one we planned to, so we've just literally ran through the gate, which is just there, and there's that guy who's waving and saying hello on the platform, and jumped onto the first train that we saw. So we're heading down to London. We've got a day of using our Merlin passes ahead of us. They expire in about 6 weeks' time. It's me and these female children who look really happy to be on a train at, what is it, 7:45 in the morning? And now we're going to head down to London and, at the very least, go on the London Eye. Well, we've made it into London. We have full-on tourism mode engaged. We've just been to the Harry Potter shop inside King's Cross Station next to platform 9 3/4 because somehow Little Miss Harry Potter fan had never been there before. I've been told off multiple times in the past for trying to film in there, so I didn't even bother this time. Next stop, we're just walking up past St Pancras Station because that's where Google and YouTube are, including the YouTube Creator Store that these two want to go and have a little nose in. Boo, I think we're here too early to go into YouTube yet. They're clearly operating on full-on YouTube time. We'll try again when we're back at the station later today. Bye.
Gotta go places and do things, maybe to forget.
Well, it's been a while since we talked about the massive advantages of having premium Merlin passes, but we didn't realise we were going to get fast track entrance to the London Eye, so we've just wandered into the ticket office. They've sent us straight down here. We've avoided the entire queue. If you remember last year when me and Anna came with Pab, we queued up over there for like 2 hours and then about a week later bought the Merlin passes. So it seems that despite booking a time and being told to arrive half an hour before, we actually just have to join a queue. And this isn't the queue, this is the queue to join the queue. We are booked on 7:45, it's 4 minutes past 7 at the moment. 7:45 is ambitious. So, yay for Merlin passes. You've not been on here since you were a baby.
No.
About 10 years for you as well. Do you remember being on it last time?
I remember being at the very top, but like... Yeah.
It's very cool. Big one, isn't it? Like my rubbish I put in my pocket.
Can you put mine in your pocket?
Our plan now, still, what is it, 10:30-ish? Still fairly early in the day. While we're down on this little bit here, we've got other stuff we can do on our Merlin passes. There's the Dungeons, which we're probably going to give a miss this year because we went last year. Amy wasn't that keen. But there's also the Shrek Adventure, which we all enjoyed last year, which we're probably going to do. Plus the Sea Life London Aquarium thing, which we haven't done yet, and I think we're going to check out. And then that'll probably take us to about lunchtime, and then we'll just head to another part of London, do more touristy things. Right, we're in Shrek's Adventure now, which if I remember from last year, they're going to make me put my camera away. Not just off, but away. So we'll see you when we get out the other side again.
1 hour later.
There we go, Shrek done. Did we enjoy ourselves Shrekking? We're having snacks now quickly. So we've just come out of Shrek, which is just there, and then we're going to go into Sea Life, which is just there, and then I think we're done for this part of London. Still only 12 o'clock. We've packed so much into the 3 and a bit hours since our train pulled into King's Cross. It's been mad. But Sea Life, then we continue exploring elsewhere. Do you want to talk us through what's happened there?
She put my wristband on. I was holding my camera in this house. And then...
Wow. Well, it seems like all the water in there has brought the rain on out here too, so as a temporary waterproofing measure, we're on my phone. Apologies for sound and audio quality for the next section of the vlog. It's just been pointed out to me that I said sound and audio. You know what I meant. Detour and our favourite little graffiti tunnel complete, and now I think we're going to go and try and find somewhere to have something to eat, which probably isn't going to be in this part of London. So to the tube. Marks and Spencer sandwiches consumed. We're temporarily back on the big camera again while we're underground because it was too hot to wear my coat. Basically I could only have my camera or my coat in my bag, not both. So we're back with the camera at the moment. We're now heading over to Camden because Lucy's a hipster.
Now you're on.
I didn't realise that basically Lucy's later teenage years are happening at exactly the same time as mine. Walking around Urban Outfitters a minute ago, it's all early 90s fashion. She's gone in there and made a beeline for the early to mid 90s indie records. Is it just the 90s again? The 90s but with smartphones and the internet. So I can get on board with that. What they don't realise is the reason I'm letting them mooch around in clothes shops and record shops is because 2 doors down is Mega City Comics, and that is absolutely where we're going next. Never had any intention of buying any comics today. I'm at Comic-Con in 13 days time, but felt it was important that we didn't just go to clothes shops and record shops. So we're currently sort of exploring Camden, which I've only ever been to once before, I think. Not really kept seen. But it's raining, and it's hard to come up with a plan, something to do, somewhere to go, in the pouring rain, because my camera's going to get wet. But apparently we're going this way. Remember a few weeks ago when I went to Stratford and I was really upset that my favourite shop, the Comic-Con in a shop, wasn't there anymore. I'm officially devastated. If you remember, those of you who are watching the vlog sort of this time last year, we came here Comic-Con weekend in May last year. We stayed in a hotel right here, and we found this little area that had 3 great shops. The Entertainer, Hawkins Bazaar, and just there was basically Comic-Con in a shop. They had giant Incredible Hulk and Iron Man figures. They had loads of awesome comic memorabilia, pop culture awesomeness. The shop doesn't exist anymore. And a few people said, don't worry Kev, it's moved. I don't know if this is part of the same chain or if it moved here, but it's here and it's awesome. But like every shop in Camden, it seems, they play loud music and have signs up saying no photography. I'm sheltering from the rain and having some dinner. Still really rainy out there. Have you got enough there, Amy? Are you getting plate envy? Right, dinner consumed. Somehow it's now gone 5 o'clock. I don't really know where the afternoon went. It kind of escaped from us as we were wandering around Camden earlier on. Not allowed to film because they ban you from filming everywhere. Did you see all those no photography signs? One shop we went in had a sign that said no photography or we'll charge you.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know, presumably for taking pictures and stuff. So I just didn't really have the camera on when we were wandering around the market. But I think the plan now, Amy wants to go and see Piccadilly Circus because she's never seen it. So I think we're going to head over there, and then once we've done that, we'll decide if there's something else we want to do or if we want to be heading back. Still pouring rain. We've just been to the biggest sweet shop in the history of the world, and Amy's got a massive tube of Millions now that she's eating.
Remember last time?
Yeah, she likes Millions. I think we're on the verge of calling it a day because it's so rainy that we can't really do any outdoor stuff, and we have been out. We've been in London since 9 o'clock this morning, and it's nearly 6 o'clock at this point. So I think we are slowly wandering back in the general direction of a tube station. And we're back on the train. We're all pretty broken now, I think. These two are monsters with their feet up. If Great Northern Trains want to send a bill for cleaning to their mother, that's fine. Don't send it to me. I've tried to get them to get their feet down, they're not having it.
Not once have you said that.
Huh?
That's how we heard about it.
Not once have you said put your feet down.
You might have to when it gets busier. If it gets busier. Oh, we haven't had time to get a coffee on the way back, so there's a very good chance I'm going to sleep on the way home. I know, one coffee all day, but at least this train stops at Peterborough, so if I notice myself starting to travel in the wrong direction, then I know I probably should have got off the train. And I'm back home. Apologies for the background noise. Britain's Got Talent is on, and as we learnt last Saturday, Britain's Got Talent is one of his favourites. Is it good?
Yeah.
Have you had a gold buzzer yet this week?
Yes.
There has been one. Oh, there hasn't been one yet.
And
that's what we're waiting
who
for.
wants to be Emmy?
So you're staying up for that again, are you?
Yeah.
Even though you didn't really watch it last week?
Yeah, we want to be Amelia.
Okay, splendid. Have you had a good day?
Yeah.
Splendid. Did you get the gold buzzer?
Yes!
Is the gold buzzer good?
Yeah! Oh my god, it's X, Alicia X, I see. Wow, that's a good start, Abby. Well done. That's a good start. Oh, I'm very tired.
Andy, was that good?
Yeah.
Splendid. I was upstairs putting my gym jams on, which is why I didn't catch the start of the gold buzzer. But there you go, we've now seen the gold buzzer, and that seems like as good a place as any to end today's vlog. If you have enjoyed it, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for us. Subscribe to the channel for more daily vlogs, and thank you very much for watching.